All right, we're live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, anyone who's joined. I know there's a slight delay. And just coming up to a few minutes before 6 a.m. And we are still in Vientiane. If anyone's watching this later, my name's Lee. This channel is live stream events. My regular channel is called Explore with Me. And we are an Australian couple that's travelling for a year. At the moment, we're in Laos, and today finds us in Vientiane by the side of a busy road, even though it's just coming up to 6 a.m. So I can see a few people who've joined us. Give me a wave, say hi, let me know who's joined, and welcome to Where Am I Wednesday. And we're going to take a little walk. So I'm standing outside. I just picked a spot by the side of the road. But this is a Korean fusion food place. So yeah, something a little bit different. We're actually not in Korea, obviously. So let's start walking. Walk and talk. I'll turn the camera around so you can see where I am. There's Richard behind me. And let's just turn this camera around. Okay, here we go. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Hi, Mary Lou. Great to see you. So, our hotel is kind of, you can see that purple building up there. That's an evangelical church, an Église évangélique, I think it's called. So, there's your French influence. We're just up that road alongside that church. And we're just going to take a little walk this morning. We're in a part of Vientiane that is kind of away from the main centre. Next week we'll be closer to the centre of town, but we couldn't do a Southeast Asian walk and talk without seeing a beautiful temple now, could we? So we're going to take a little walk through here. So what have we been up to? Well, after we met on Monday morning, I said we were going off to the Lao Department of Immigration to extend our visas. We did that. We got a local taxi and headed off for probably about a 15-minute drive up to the north side of town. Brand new building, just opened in 2022. So new that the road that accesses the building hasn't even been completed yet. It's still a dirt road. So we get there and we ask for a form. We're given a form, the form to fill in, which is the strangest size paper I've ever seen. I'm sure it was bigger than foolscap, for anyone who knows what foolscap is or remembers. It was this great big long piece of paper. We madly filled it in, trying to understand what all the questions were, because they were quite ambiguous. And then we went over to the counter with our photos ready to extend our visa. And the lady looked at us very confused. There was a bit of a language barrier, of course. She looked at us quite confused. Didn't understand what was going on. Asked us a few questions that we didn't understand. The upshot was that we were fine. We didn't need to extend our visa. Apparently, when we entered Laos just under a month ago on the 5th of July, we were given 60 days entry. But the stamp in our passport was confusing. It actually said in one spot that it expired on the 3rd of August, and in another spot it gave us till the 2nd of September. So we were a little confused. Anyway, we didn't need to pay to extend our visa. What we did need to pay for was the form. So we paid 30,000 Lao kip each for a piece of paper each. And that equates to about $2. This fellow's having a wardrobe malfunction, I think. So look at this beautiful temple. This is just around the corner from where we're staying. It's quite stunningly beautiful, isn't it? So that was the story behind the visa extension. Hi to those who've come on in the last few minutes. Let me know who's here. Give me a wave. And look at this absolutely gorgeous, beautiful temple. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, when this fellow moves, I'll get a little closer to the statue over there. How much longer are you travelling like nomads? We're travelling till January in Mary Lou. So on the 9th of August, we check out of our next hotel. I need to actually ask them if I can have late checkout because we don't need to get on a flight until 10 o'clock that night. So here we go. I just wanted to show you the beautiful statue here. She's more detailed and more ornate than the others that I've seen that represent. Did Jay say her name was Mara? Look at the jewelry on the hands, on the headpiece, the earrings. So yes, as I was saying, we fly out on the night of the 9th from Vientiane to Ho Chi Minh City, and we spend the night in the transit lounge. So we'll arrive in Ho Chi Minh City at about 11 o'clock at night, and our next flight is at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we're not even entering Vietnam at that point. Hi, Dawn. So I don't know if I'm getting in the way of these monks. I'm trying not to be intrusive at all. Looks like they're about to head out for their almsgiving. Here we go. They're all congregating here and getting ready to head out along the street for the almsgiving of the morning. I'm just trying to wave to Rich and get his attention because we're going to head out the other side, not out through that gate. No, he's not paying attention to me, so I'll have to go over there. Let's have another look at this beautiful. As I said, I think Jay said he looks her up and her name is Mara. She's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous makeup. So that was the story of the visas. We didn't need to get one after all. So we got a taxi to the Department of Immigration. We got a taxi back again. Richard, look this way. Let's get you a... Oh, he's gone outside the gate now. Let's get a nice reflection shot of the entrance gate. Do the monks live in the temple? I believe so, Mary Lou. I believe they do. Yeah. So here we go. I've got to go find Richard. I was going to go the other way out, but he's wandered up the street. And I'd rather we stay together for this one, so he knows where I am. We're going out that way. Oh, the ground's a bit slippery here. So that was the story of the visas. So what else did we do on Monday? Well, my hair's been getting a bit long on top and I've been tying it back again, which always looks horrible. So I decided to go for a haircut. It was a complete disaster. I have to tell you, it was an absolute, complete and utter disaster. It was. The one that's nearest our hotel was full, but totally chock-a-block, full of people. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Annette. So yes, the salon was full. So I went to a different one. I went a little further up the road and checked out a different one, which was nice and big. Had lots of staff. Had some customers in there, so that's a reasonable sign. There were girls getting their nails done. There were ladies lying back getting their hair washed. All good stuff. Pauline has never heard of dry bar. You're jumping ahead, Annette. You're spoiling the fun. So I go in there and make hand signals with my hand above my head. Hair, hair. And I get the nod saying, yes, yes. Okay, all good. I go in. So they lay me down. So these places, you don't sit in a chair. They lay you down on a like a massage table with your head suspended over the sink, the basin. So it's very comfortable. It's lovely. They washed my hair twice, massaged it really well, conditioned it twice again, massaged it beautifully, and thoroughly enjoying this. So then she brings me over to the chair. She sprays some stuff on it. Hi, Kevin. How you going? She sprays some stuff on my hair and starts blow drying. I'm thinking, this is a bit strange. You don't normally blow dry before you cut. But I went with it. Thought, yeah, okay. They obviously know what they're doing. Kept blow drying, fluffed, a bit more massage. Oh, she massaged my shoulders. She got her elbows out and started digging them into my shoulders and massaging my neck. It was lovely. And then she said, okay, yep, you're right. I went, huh? And I made the signal for cut with my fingers. And she looked at me blankly. She went, no. So I did it again. I went, cut. Oh, no. So then she went and got somebody else. And I made the same gesture, with the fingers, cut. And she gave me a strange look. And then she hunted around and found a cloak to put over my shoulders. I had to dig in underneath the cupboard somewhere. And then she found some scissors. But they weren't regular scissors. They were the thinning style. The thinning scissors? The ones that have got the gaps. She got a pair of those, combed my hair down neatly on top and started cutting with the thinning scissors. And I just thought at that point, this woman has never cut hair in her life. She has no idea what she's doing. So it was a complete disaster. But it was cheap. So for the equivalent of about $6, I got a very nice neck and shoulder massage. Kevin says, hi, Lynn. Wait. Let's just jump ahead. Doing great in networking on a new project, which led to me talking to one of my favourite authors today on the phone. Can't wait to finish this project and share it with the world. That sounds great, Kevin. Hi, Tariq. All right, so this is this beautiful temple, and I apologise. I don't know the name of it. It's just around the corner from where we're staying. Look, there's a figure up there in the entrance gate to it as well. But just the ornateness of it, isn't it beautiful? And it says, and Lynn messages me and asks me if I'd ever heard of such a thing. I did, and she did. And yes, she told me it's called a blow bar, which, sorry everyone, I've never heard of it before. But these girls had their lovely long black hair, lovely long straight black hair, all looking beautiful. And they obviously had no idea what to do with a mature Western woman's short hair. We'll just leave it at that. So yes, that was my experience trying to get my hair cut yesterday. And quite frankly, it doesn't look any different. So we'll have to try that one again. All right. Yep, never heard of it, Annette. Never heard of it. So I learnt something yesterday. So that's the first temple of the morning, located just around the corner from where we are. And we have this figurine just above the gates up here. So the monks have headed off. We saw them leaving by this gate. They've headed off. I'm not sure in which direction. Not heard of it either. Thank you, Dawn. At least I'm not alone. So all along the perimeter of this temple, you have these really ornate, I don't know what you call them. Are they small stupas? I guess they might be. And then along the laneway as well, they're all different. Good morning, Rooster. So we're going to head in this direction. We're going to head towards the river. And of course, as you all know, I am in Vientiane, which is the capital of Laos. Laos is a country with a population of just under 8, I think it's 7.75 million people. We're going to get muddy feet walking along here. It's been raining quite heavily the last couple of days, or quite consistently, I probably should say. And we are in the start of the wet season. And it says, "You weren't alone yesterday, I laughed with you." Yeah, it was very funny. Anyway, as I said, it was a reasonably priced shoulder and neck massage. That's the way I look at it. And hair wash, of course. And we'll just have to leave the haircut for another day. So we're in Vientiane, which is the capital of Laos. Laos is surprisingly the same size as the UK, which I didn't know until I read that somewhere. It's muddy here and I have to figure out a way to go around. And then up here, squelch, 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 squelch. Okay, avoid the muddy spots. And Vientiane has just under 1 million people, so it's only a small city. And we're only, well, I pretty much walked there yesterday. I pretty much walked for about 25 minutes and was close to the centre of town. But here we are. This is the border between Laos and Thailand. Still haven't found a pot for that rooster, huh? I've got a flying insect annoying me. Hold on. Okay, go away. So yes, this is the Mekong River. Wish that was population of England instead of 63 million. Indeed, Dawn, it really is a lovely change from the rest of Southeast Asia, which is incredibly densely populated in most places. So here we are looking across the river, and the river forms the border between Laos and Thailand. So that over there is Thailand. And as I say, the population of Vientiane is just under 1 million people. So it's only a small city. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a fellow out in the water there. So I wonder what he's doing. Can you see him? Because I can't zoom in on this. I'm assuming he's got a net. He's got a net? Okay, so he's fishing. So this isn't typical city life or what you expect to see in a city, is it? And I think there's another person maybe out in the middle there. Well, there's something white. I can't identify what it is. Maybe it's a plastic bag. And yeah, so here we go. And along this stretch, more and more tourism is taking hold. So what we have up ahead here is a really big bar and restaurant complex. This grey building up ahead, which when I saw it the other day, I thought was possibly incomplete, still undergoing construction. But when we walked past it the same evening, we could see that there was lots of activity, lights and people inside. So it's definitely operating. So it rained all day yesterday, it rained all night last night. I was fully expecting it would be raining this morning, but we've been given a reprieve, which is rather lovely. The other morning when I walked along here, we saw people out there fishing, and harvesting something, but I don't know what it is that they're harvesting. I don't think this is rice. I'm pretty sure it's not. So I don't know what these grasses are that are growing on the edge of the Mekong River here. But someone was definitely harvesting something here the other day. See them. When you started out, we could hear the birds. Yeah, exactly. There are birds here. If I stop talking long enough, you'll hear them. Okay, it should be back again now. Dawn, let me know if you're back again. I'm still looking for this flower while we wait and see if we've got confirmation that everyone's back, because it looks like it's working fine for me at the moment. There's one, but it's too far away. Yeah, it's like a little passion flower, but I don't think I can get in close enough to see it. Let me see. Yeah, I'll try and get a closer one. Just back? Oh, great. Okay. So that white one there, it's like a beautiful little passion flower, but I'll see if I can find one that's a little closer to the path, so you can see it. Really gorgeous. Annette says, that's a lovely stretch of highway. Good thing you're happy walking, not going to hitch a ride there. No hitchhiking for us anymore. Our hitchhiking days are in the past. So every now and again there's a set of stairs that goes down just to make it easier for people. Kind of ends at nowhere, but then they jump off and go down into the river, I suppose, and do whatever it is that they do. And there's another little pretty flower here. This is the one that they used to make the tea out of, that purple one. So do you remember the blue tea, the packet of blue flowers that I showed you in the market in Luang Prabang? This is the flower that they use to dry to make that blue tea. Yeah, this is the border right here, isn't it? So you hop in your little dinghy and paddle across to Thailand. There is a bridge. We haven't found the bridge. There's a bridge called the Friendship Bridge, and there's a border post there. We think it must be around the bend in the river in that direction. So downriver in that direction, if you follow the river, you'll end up in Vietnam. You might have to scrabble across a few rapids first. It's not nice and smooth like this all the way down. There's a spot further along the border called 4,000 Islands, which sounded absolutely intriguing, but a real challenge of a place to get to. So, and then we have, I think these have been planted, possibly. I can't imagine these are wild. I don't know. Maybe they are. But they're very pretty. So I told you about our visa experience. I told you about getting my hair cut. What else have we done, Richard? Have we done anything else? What did we do yesterday? We had the plumber come to our room. We turned the tap on and the water rushed out from underneath the basin onto the floor. So we got them to bring a plumber in. That was, I think that broke up the monotony of yesterday. Oh, I went to see if I could get a replacement cord for my laptop. That's right. That was my big excursion yesterday. I'm nursing along my charger cord. One end of it has been bound up with sticky tape for the entire time that I've been away, and it's been holding out, but the other end is failing on me now. So every time I try to plug my laptop into the charger, it's hit and miss as to whether it's actually going to work or not. Is the blue flower butterfly pea flower? Yes, it is, Lynn. Yeah, that's exactly right. I've been keeping an eye out to see it again. But look at this. There's like, it's like little, pots, little garden wall along here. Yeah, butterfly pea flower, exactly. And its botanical name is to do with the female anatomy. It's called clitoria something or other, because I looked up on Google to try and find out what this flower was, and was quite surprised at the name. So, so yes. Oh, there's a couple of birds flying in over there. What are they? Oh my, like they're probably just pigeons. And here we have this grand celebration of the city that we are in. Let's see if I can wait till this motorbike passes. I'm going to get run over stepping out into the road. It's really cute, isn't it, Annette? All right, so we're not going to get the whole thing in frame unless I cross the road. But look, look at this. I think they need some maintenance. So once we reach this point, this is the start of the dining precinct. So we have all the outdoor eateries from this point on, all the way along the riverbank. And I didn't see any more of those blue flowers. Oh, here we are. Yeah, here we go. Here's the blue flower. Although it's rain affected, so they're all kind of closed up. But there, that's the little butterfly pea flower, Lynn. That's it there. Yeah, I can't find any that are actually open. So yes, all the way along here, there's we now have the eating and drinking area. Build the sign and they will come. Yeah, it's not really a tourist town as such. It's the administrative centre, so it's where people can enter the country and leave from, but it's not really a tourist town as such. The tourism is all focused around the two cities two towns that we previously visited, and wild and more remote country. So it's all about visiting waterfalls and trekking and caves and all that sort of thing. City life in Laos. It's a bit different to Bangkok and Hanoi, isn't it? So we've been to 5 Southeast Asian countries. We visited all their capitals. We've visited Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, and Hanoi, and now Vientiane. And this is absolutely the quietest of them all. Yes, very quiet here. We came up here the other night and there were barbecues set out with lots of seafood available. Quite expensive seafood. Didn't really fit our budget. Just scoot past these people. Now this lady's skirt, I'll try and let's see if you can have a look at it if you can. That is quite a common style of ladies' skirt. So it's slim, a straight sort of pencil line, comes down to about halfway down the calf. The top half is a solid plain colour. It could be purple or blue or green or, in that lady's case, black. And it has an intricately embroidered band around the lower hemline. And they're really beautiful. Have you eaten dinner in one of the eateries here yet? Yeah, we have. I mean, we eat out every night, just about. But we go for more of the local establishments. Um, Last night I wasn't really feeling very hungry, so Richard just went out and got a takeaway. So he went down to the local bar, didn't you? Yeah. So the local bar, which plays really loud, horrendous music. So it's almost next door to our hotel, but we've been in there a couple of times and they play sort of loud doof doof. I'm just going to go up here a little way further and then we'll head back towards we'll complete the circuit. So yes, we went in and had a look at this place the other night, but it was quite full. We ended up having a drink in that bar over there. They had a lot of hostess-looking girls dressed up in costumes like Sailor Moon and that sort of thing. So I think they might have been a little bit alarmed at this grey Western couple coming in. We were the only customers in there. It was a bit early. No tuk tuk, thank you. That was the tuk tuk driver offering us this. I was just going to take you to, where's that boat place? We're almost there, aren't we? Or did we pass it? No, we didn't pass it. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so this place is called the Moon Restaurant, and then up here a little further is like a moored boat on the riverbank that you have to walk down steps to and have dinner on. It's called Naga Boat. So this is it over here. So what did you have last night, Richard? It was pork and rice, I think, wasn't it? Pork and fried rice. Yeah. So there we go. There's one of the restaurants that you can go down to. A permanently moored boat, and it's set up next to an outdoor sort of garden area behind it as well. The food here is reasonably cheap in the places that we've been having it. The cheapest we've had was a very local place, but had seating inside, which, you know, a little bit different to just street food. And I had the spicy mince. That way. Going back to that other temple. That's that way, isn't it? Pretty sure it's that way. Richard had the chicken. I had the pork, and they were both served with rice and fried egg on top. And that was $45, $3 each. $2 to you Americans. $2, 2/3. Yeah. Hmm?
$2 for 2 beers.
Oh, $2 for 2 beers. Yeah. So yeah, it was. That suited our budget. I don't know what's going on here. All right, let's cross over. So the idea of doing Where Am I Wednesday is so that, first of all, I can be with you live. It's spontaneous. It may not always be the most picturesque part of town. It's whatever I'm accessible to. So you're seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, here comes some monks. So you're seeing life as I see it, wherever I happen to be. I'm not trying to dress it up for you, but I will, wherever I can, pick the best aspects of wherever I happen to be. So sometimes it might be there's a person giving something over there. What are they getting? Are they getting packaged food? It's a shame if they're getting packaged food. I don't. Yeah. But there we go. And what would you say is roughly your food expenditure each day? Um, what would we say is roughly our food expenditure each day? We've got breakfast included at the moment, which is a bonus in the accommodation cost. What would we be spending? Not much. 300,000 for food, so about $20.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah, about $20 total.
That's
Oh, we missed out the. See, they don't always do that. Now we missed out on them doing the singing bit. That's all right. It doesn't last long. Oh, I think they're going to come down here. All right. So we'll watch them as they come past these people. We've seen the monks a few times now. We've seen them in Luang Prabang.
that's 300,000. That's at the top end. It's the
Our total at the moment, what we're running at, just to give you an idea, because we're keeping things very okay. I'm just going to plant myself over on this corner over here. We're keeping things very frugal, as you guys all know. We're running at the moment total cost per day since we left in January, $120. And that's including everything. That's including flights, accommodation, trains and transport, buses, clothes, toiletries, the whole box and dice. So we're running at the moment at about 120 Australian dollars a day. Look, the doggos want some too, I think. So these people run a little shop. Sabaidi. Australia. Yeah. So 2 words. Sabaidi and Kopchai. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, they do, Dawn. They look like bassets, don't they? All right, so let me just stand back a bit because. Thank you, Kopchai Lalai. Thank you. How nice. How lovely. All right, so yeah, this is a big boy. You're well cared for, aren't you? You're living the good life. Yeah, so that's that's what we're paying at the moment. And bearing in mind that we've got no cost back home, so it's not like we're just on a holiday and we still have a mortgage or rent or whatever to maintain back home. That's it. That's our total cost for everything right now. So I suspect we might find the back entrance to this temple if we follow these guys. What do you think? Should we go this way? You're saying no?
well, you're going to get into the temple.
Well, we'll go around. We'll go around from the front. This is a lovely temple. It's really big and beautiful and ornate. and quite impressive. So let's go through the front entrance to get into it, and then we'll finish up from there. So there's a little eatery over here. Blend in with the monks, Lynn. There's always dogs with the monks. Yeah. I don't know if those were monks' dogs or shop owners' dogs. Okay, so we can go in this way or we can go in from the front. I'll just go in this way. Right, so I'm not going to promise that this is going to be our last temple of our trip. There might be another one next Wednesday. But we're coming up to one of the last times that we'll see temples. Oh, territorial dogs. So this one has the green naga serpents. I'm building up working up a sweat walking this morning. All right, there's a second entrance to this place, isn't there? Either that or they've thrown in an extra temple that I wasn't aware of, because I don't think this is the one I'm looking for. Believe me, there are temples everywhere. There are literally temples everywhere. All right, I'm going to come out this way and we'll look for that other entrance that I was going to aim for. Nice teeth, yes. And you can see the detail on the gate here as well. Let me see if I can find a contrasting background. Okay. Back on the main road, just briefly, we're going to find that second entrance or second temple, or third temple, or whatever it is. So yes, as I was saying, Where Am I Wednesday is really just intended to keep me connected with you. I can go and see sites and places, and it's not always ideal to try and do it live because I never know what the signal's going to be like. I don't know whether I'm going to be allowed to. There's many reasons why going live can often be challenging in many of the places that we're going to, which is why I've been bringing you the recordings. So doing Where Am I Wednesday was a way of keeping me connected with you in a live capacity. And so that was... Now I'm trying to remember if I've missed a temple or not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. And as I say, it's showing you life as I'm experiencing it as well. Oh yes, here we go. Look, this was the place I had in mind. I knew it was more ornate than the one I just showed you. This place is, yeah, right. Noisy traffic. Let's get away from that. So here's the entrance gate. And again, I don't know the name of this place. I apologise. It's also dedicated to people. So we have a dedication here on the entrance gate, and another over here. Now they could be kings, maybe. That's just a guess. The royal family was exiled in 1975. My driver yesterday seems to think that many of them are living in the US. hand. It's sprinkling a little bit. Yeah, I don't think this is going to cause us too much drama. We might finish up in a moment. We've been going 45 minutes, so it's just starting to detect some sprinkling. So that might be our cue to finish up very soon. But look at this. Richie's telling me to get undercover. Yeah, right. There you go. There's a bowl for you. You can take it with you. He's doing charades now. Look. Yeah. Okay. Undercover. There's a bowl for you. Go take it out and see if you can get us breakfast. All right. So here, look, this is just beautiful, this one, isn't it? Look at that. I'm going to follow this path and see where it leads. And we'll, oh, look at that. Can you see that? Is it focusing? It's not focusing, is it? All right, I don't want to disturb it. Excuse me, butterfly. I can hear singing. The colours are amazing, aren't they, Gregory? So I suspect the monks have come back to this temple and gone straight into this hall. And I don't want to presume to know what's going on, but perhaps it's gratitude. Perhaps it's a song of gratitude before they eat, something of that nature. And there's a bunch of monks sitting in there. And I really don't know how welcome I am if I go up there with my camera. But let's just stand at the doorway and see. It's quite dark in there as well. Okay, we won't disturb them. All right, everyone. I think we might finish up here. Just one last look at this beautiful temple at the front of the site, and then we'll finish up and we'll go back and have our own breakfast. It's quite a substantial building, isn't it? You're very welcome, you guys. Let's finish up with us in front of the temple. I'll turn the camera around, and we'll finish up. Hang on, move that to there. Front camera. Okay, you can see I'm glowing once more. Okay, all right. And there's my failure of a haircut. They gave me wings. Look. At one point she said, good, and I went like that and held the wings out, and she got the scissors and went cut one more time, and that was her done. And she said, good? I went, yeah, all right. Okay, all right. So I'm going to try and schedule. I'm working on my tuk-tuk and Snoopy bike, which is the sidecar bike ride. I'm going to try and see if I can get all of that into one presentation and get that to you between now and next Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. I am brave to put myself in the hands of just any old hairdresser. Yeah, I think I am. But I console myself that look at it, what a mess. I console myself that every bad haircut is lasts 2 weeks. So it's a lady on a bike. I can never do this. There she is. There she goes. Okay, see you all next time, guys. Thanks very much. Check the calendar out. I know Annette's adding more soon. Kevin, I don't know if Kevin's got more coming up, but keep an eye out for a beautiful Newfoundland um, landscapes that Kevin is sharing on World Virtual Tours. And just I just want to emphasize again once more how we are really sympathetic to all you guys in Canada for the fires that you're experiencing right now. We totally understand. We know what you're going through, and it will all be over very soon. But we understand the devastation. And it's making homemade chicken parmesan next week on the LA channel. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.